Hello everyone, my name is Sporty and today we're going to be reacting to another honest video called The Lord Has Risen, which is a reference to Lorde releasing her new single, What Was That? In my opinion, I thought this song was really good, and I like how it's being successful, and who knows? Just like how Charlie XCX with her Brad Summer, maybe this could be a Lorde Summer. But anyways, let's get this video started.
The Lord has risen. Lorde is back after the very divisive Solar Power album released in 2021. Some people view it as an underrated classic, and others like myself were just underwhelmed. I do think there are some good songs on Solar Power though. There's also been a very small echo chamber online whose favorite rebuttal to the criticism of Solar Power is you guys just want another melodrama, and I think it's just a redundant and untrue take. Melodrama was drastically different from Pure Heroine, and now it's largely viewed as her best album.
Yeah, a lot of
audience is receptive to change.
music acquaintances, they love that album. Melodrama
Executed that well and doesn't have her best batch of songs. In a career that's been tightly crafted, Solar Power on paper at least was Lorde's first real misfire. Her first two albums are pop music cornerstones. Pure Heroine, released in 2013, completely took over the pop charts and pushed pop music into a minimalist soundscape. And so many artists adopted the sound of this record, from Taylor Swift to Selena Gomez to Khalid to Alessia Cara. It inspired an entire generation of songwriters. Melodrama had a similar effect. It sounded pretty radical and daring for its time. And now so many people have adopted melodrama aesthetics, including Olivia Rodrigo, Gracie Abrams, and Taylor Swift.
I can see the influence.
I think when it comes to young pop singer-songwriters and releases from the past decade, these two albums are some of the best you can get. Melodrama has become such a cult classic that I feel like now people even understate Pure Heroine, which is also fantastic. And once again, Solar Power has some good songs on it. What you will notice with all of these releases and their lead singles is that the sound is very different. Pure Heroine's lead single was obviously Royals, extremely minimalist.
I remember hearing that song a lot when I was younger.
Opposite, very maximalist, very frenetic. Solar Power is guitar-driven and laid back. My very first thought when she teased her new song, What Was That, off of her upcoming album...
I'm not really a fan of the cover though, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a fan.
And it's certainly not a bad sound to return back to, but it's just not the precedent that Lorde set for her career thus far, so it was a little bewildering. I will say, after the initial excitement of getting some new Lorde material curbed, What Was That is an okay song. I like it. With the lead singles, I'm always like, would I rate this amongst the artist's best singles? And honestly, no.
I would need to listen to more of her discography for me to say that.
Song, but it definitely doesn't feel indicative of something new, like her past lead singles did. Or even her verse on Girls So Confusing, which felt like a new world opened up in her style of songwriting. I think What Was That is a little offbeat in the same way Greenlight was. But Greenlight has a great way of making everything come together and feel as one, and a very strong hook. And the production feels big and lively. The mix is awesome. And so many people have eaten
the production is really cool.
She has a right to play in her old t-shirts. It's just unfortunate that it didn't result in something a little more standout. I think the very first drop in the song is a little underwhelming, but the build-up throughout the song really makes up for it.
Yeah, when the song progresses, it gets better and better in my opinion.
People who take to the melodrama cut Heart Feelings will take to this track as well. I think you can also hear some Sophie influence in this track. Lyrically, it talks about a breakup with some very singular Lorde lyrics. MDMA in the back garden blow our pupils up. And other standout lyrics such as, Indio haze, we're in a sandstorm and knocks me out. I didn't know when that you'd never be enough for. Since I was 17, I gave you everything. Now we wake from a dream. Well, baby, what was that? The song was produced by Lorde, Daniel Nigro, and Jimmy Stack. So it's a completely new team of collaborators for Lorde. And I'm interested to see what she has coming down the line for this album.
I'm interested in her album. I'm going to check it out.
Classic Lorde. I think in this song she's centering more of the industrial elements. I think they're all in good company. Since Lorde has been on her break, so many of her songs have also gone viral on TikTok. And then she had that viral moment Charlie on Brat with Girls So Confusing remix.
And also she has her song Rebs being popular, like at least going up in the Spotify charts since What Was That released. It actually is planning to debut on the Hot 100 next week, so that's cool.
To see how it will materialize, if at all, and have an effect on her newer releases. Lorde has always been someone that marches to the beat of her own drum, so only time will tell. But let me know what you guys thought about this new song down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Anyway, that was another good video from Honest. Make sure you guys check out his channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my reactions. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.